Me did the young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bush for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye map him. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka come we bush for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudo nani etina kamu kwantin ten akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo o so to mfa sika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota lapa se kosinsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anase ade bia wo pebia. So ukoton kwadia enye bebia wo se wutumwa eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto, or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
Majesty again, I auntie. I make them know say this a new year day.
YTM on the beat.
Oh, the one king again. Tell them, make them watch this new year. Another new year, no work boko. Hey, Jack and you go back belly, get conclude. No work back on okay, a paradise. Nobody knows tomorrow. Another new year, no work boko. Hey, Jack and you go back belly, get conclude. No work back on okay, a paradise. Nobody knows tomorrow. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe, because this dream I feel achieve. Try it on, tell them again, me won't say that was from the hill. And you say we not go make it, tell them we are go make it. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe, because this dream I feel achieve. Try it on, tell them again, we won't say that was from the hill. And you say we not go make it, tell them we are go make it. Another new year this. Last year is gone, so let bygone be bygone. Get a whole set of goals, have ambition. Get a subject with a vision. We say we not gonna make it. Fire burn no obia man, who no one sit that you them drive on the asphalt. So we tell them this. This year we go all out, we never watch back. All of the mistakes we do last year, we correct them so we not go repeat it again. This year we moving to win, and thank God with the life that He give we. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe, because this dream I feel achieve. Try it on, tell them again, me won't say that was from the hill. And you say we not go make it, tell them we are go make it. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe. Another new year, no work boko. Hey, Jack and you go back belly, get conclude. No work back on okay, a paradise. Nobody knows tomorrow. Another new year, no work boko. Hey, Jack and you go back belly, get conclude. No work back on okay, a paradise. Nobody knows tomorrow. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe, because this dream I feel achieve. Try it on, tell them again, me won't say that was from the hill. I know say we not go make it, tell them we are go make it. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe. just sing again. I young T. I make them know say this a new year day.
YTM on the beat.
Oh, the one king again. Tell them, make them watch this new year. Another new year, no work boko. Hey, Jack and you go back, they conclude. No work back, no care, paradise. Nobody knows tomorrow. Another new year, no work boko. Hey, Jack and you go back, they conclude. No work back, no care, paradise. Nobody knows tomorrow. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe because this dream I feel achieve. Try it on, tell them again. Me want say that us from the hill. And you say we not go make it, tell them we are go make it. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe because this dream I feel achieve. Try it on, tell them again. Me want say that us from the hill. And you say we not go make it, tell them we are go make it. Another new year this. Last year is gone, so let bygone be bygone. Get a whole set of goals, have ambition. Get a subject with a vision. We say we not gonna make it. Fire burn the obia man who no one say that you them drive on the asphalt. So we tell them this. This year we go all out, we never watch back. All of the mistakes we do last year, we correct them so we not go repeat it again. This year we moving to win, and thank God with the life that He give we. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe because this dream I feel achieve. Try it on, tell them again. Me want say that close from the hill. And you say we not go make it, tell them we are go make it. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe. Another new year, no work boko. Hey, Jack and you go back, they conclude. No work back, no care, paradise. Nobody knows tomorrow. Another new year, no work boko. Hey, Jack and you go back, they conclude. No work back, no care, paradise. Nobody knows tomorrow. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe because this dream I feel achieve. Try it on, tell them again. Me want say that us from the hill. And you say we not go make it, tell them we are go make it. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe.
All right, so at this stage, we can tell you that we are live. That is the live edition of Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV. And we are about to interact with you. We are about to do it with you like we have always been doing it as usual on a Friday evening like this. So here in Ghana, let me give you the Ghana report today. Today is very calm in Ghana. Apart from NDC having issues, we hear one of their offices, one of their top office. How do they call the place? No. Something. One of their top office. I hear they vent the place. They attack the place because of the general mosquito decision. Around the area, mention some of the. Is it either the deal of Medina? I've forgotten the constituency. One hot constituency of NDC, I hear they attack the place because of what is happening in the NDC leadership. Apart from that, I think Ghana is okay. Meanwhile, others are also throwing punches in the entertainment industry, but we are cool. We are cool and calm. We are not taking anything that serious like that. Everything is okay. And it's a Friday. Friday are soft days, so you take life cool and calm and you're able to do what you have to do. Now, on this note, let me introduce my people to you. Already, you can see Powder Nation. And I have a friend in America, Eric, of Philip Powder. I'll say Powder Nation, they don't kind of be happy. I'll say Powder Nation, they don't kind of be happy. Powder Nation, they don't judge him. Eric, you are not serious. Because of small powder. Alright, so Powder Nation Ramani is also here, A-News GH, and he is representing his people. Once again, he's about to introduce some of his events for the year 2023. So keep your eyes on the road like Reggie Rockstone, and we will be telling you some more. And Tim Dodu Solomon is also called Chemo, who is occupying the middle seat today, online manager here at Sammy Flex TV or Flex Entertainment, and also great Ampong's lawyer. That one too, you know how to do it. it. I hear they are now taking cash. I just scam. And of course, Ghana's latest artist is also here. His name is Kojo King. For your information, Kojo King's song is now out with the video. So officially, the song was released. In fact, that date should be very monumental to us because anytime we have to fill in any award scheme, that date will come through. So, Kojo, what date was that?
The release. 26.
I'm happy you remember. You should never forget it because anytime you have to key in any awards nomination, remember that name will be, or that date will be demanded. So you have to remember 26 January 2023. You guys should get ready for the explosion. That is the world invasion. We have started the agenda here. And we want to say thanks to you for streaming. We want to say thanks to you for watching the video and your feedback. Very, very important. We are sure going to do some more. So thanks for being a part of it. And on this note, let me also bring in the boys at the back. Digital Rasta is Currency on camera. Richie Flex is the editor, director of the show. Emmanuel Forila PG and Gideon Ilamtesin also supporting this production. My name is Sammy Flex. Welcome to Friday, the live edition. I'll be reading your comments, so please keep them coming so we can read it. And we are also going to do a review or a judgment of Kojo King's new song, the video as well. So get ready. We will be getting your opinions same way, so we make it a part of what we have to do today. But to start with, Chemo, because he is Ampong's lawyer, Chemo, I hear Ampong has taken money, so I'm sure now no fight. I hear Ampong has taken money, so no fight.
Oh, and said that no pressure. Like,
oh, Chemo, wow.
It's not conclusive now. Like I won't say it outright. Say there's nothing going on, but it's not like the way they are saying it. I mean, the man has invited Ampong, the Givers Herbal owner. Yeah, he has given an invite to Ampong to come home.
Actually, but the story I'm reading too doesn't say invited.
Yes, but the thing is, the story, they will say something that will make you read the story anyway. They can't just give it as raw as you want to. You want to receive it.
I want to read the story. I want to read the story. Coming. It says, Givers Herbal CEO steps in to resolve Lumba Ampong feud. And it says, Dr. Solomon Kwabi, CEO of Givers Herbal Center and the producer of GC mixture and capsules and other herbal products, has resolved the confusion between high life legend Daddy Lumba and gospel musician Isaiah Ampong. As part of resolving the long-standing feud, the CEO of Givers Herbal Center made an undisclosed cash donation to Ampong. I can end it here.
Undisclosed cash.
Yes.
So the person, the writer, he knows the reporter. He knows the amount that was given.
No, he doesn't know.
So
it's like me calling reporters and say, "Oh, Derek Money is part of Nation Boss. Today, I want reporters to witness the fact that we want to support his nation. So we put something in an envelope presented to the Nation Boss. So that is how they report it, undisclosed amounts.
Okay, but we don't have any image of the person giving any.
No, so far we've not seen anything.
Yes. So okay, from the camp, what I've heard or after making some calls, what I got is that the man has thrown an invite, and they will go and talk to the man. But at the time, no, there was no money in there. Like the man. They have not even been in the meeting, so how are they going to get the money? Or the person he wired it.
But how did they get the story though?
Yeah, so the thing is, well, the fact that the man has invited him there is out, is in public domain. Okay. But the money part is where the issue is. Yes, I think money may come in there, but maybe it's a pledge until it is fulfilled. Yes, we can't just conclude that he has given the money. Me did say a beer sikabe pm say omonto kwa no sika sama o se wa fa ni sika ena o pese o je o sisi no ena o pese o je ni sika ena o bi so okay wa sisi me percent kwa ni 20 metu ama
pese mu jai to
be no metu ama wa. I mean, it sounds cool, especially for those who really wants peace to prevail. enye sofo no de minyini ze opepisi sa because nka opepisi anko tia onokra tia ma ampon ma bibia atwetwa ho wa frɛ o mo se o settle ba wa ntia ama still our the ya wa ne call ya obedina wa ati o sika bia ni ho ba papa we no we na sofo we give us her ba owner no
on na nyame adwuma
on na nyame adwuma because ono dey also opepisi now we are ready to pay just to settle it.
Yes.
Into ono na say ye bona baso. Enti sikane de at this point I can confirm say abedru camp but me free camp no say enkomo bi koso. Yes, enkomo koso.
Okay. But so will this make Ampong happy? Will this make him cease talking?
The SDS we. Enti no ebia obekoso akasa ba on kasa say yaje ni sika bi obekasa experience a onya ye abra one obi ti say Daddy Lumba eye adwuma esiye ba o ma me gina on ka say Daddy Lumba de meka obekasa me ne ye adwuma no sika ba ye wa ma me kra ma obi fufuro ni chiama no and I know so every right to say it because I experience going through a job moment and no can there's nothing wrong with that but say obeba out abeka say yes there I think say after meeting no the after settlement no say nyaba so za ehon no to bitwa ba enyum ne so de dem mon
twen sign
debi
but is Ampong in good mental position after the release of the song based on pressure beba bontin kakra
I think initially there made me aka say na a 50-50 kind of I say why nyum no abai wi na man for reference say nyabotre men fama to bo hwan nti on say e na omo reference nye obi akeke like ekuku dampa e wo krom ha omo kan bi wo omo a obetumi kra no ma ye business in the future nti sa ankofo no A24 na omo kan bibia say wodwene hu biem and I can say from the campus initially no there na onye sa poised as obetna reduce first time no ka say why you ready say or ye bibi man a obetene nka no sa time no na as obi anim so why ready no ba after course no or twisan kakra say enipa dey say two for na wantia asemba obi asemba kra obi anka bi ma in fact even at this time no ne nyum no on nyina ba bi nka say oboma Daddy Lumba yeah I can confirm that say on could jina ba bi anka sa but on deny say on Daddy Lumba ni asem Daddy Lumba de on no asem the CN a public obi anim sa asem no but enyum way in particular ne de as at now they wa ma Daddy Lumba oboma obia oyesisifo a opese otunifo a obetimi de nyum we a ma no se ontie bi because say si na bi akwajo nya ne se wanka
nipa no na oye 6 pass
eno no wonso e koma asama o kan no nyum no mu ye se wanka se obia na fusu na esisifo enti e ho na wonya no wrong no ye obi oyesisifo a na fusu ene wo bi oyesisifo a na funso enti no de bi o se on se enyum ni mu no enyum ni din ni ye se nyame akatua enti no o ka se oyesisifo a nyame akatua na ebeba osu ni bi ene se wo fu betimi adoa enti on ka se obi oyesisifo obi afu adoa ene on ka se obi obesisi obi bi afu bedoa ba se osisi obi a wo fu betimi adoa es one there be say enyum kwado o ta kwado eno no
ti enyum na critically ai kwado
adoa kwado eno ne ye kwado enya aboa ya
eno ram do anka aboa ba me ti aboa o
aboa debi wanka aboa se
aboa ye ti aboa o
e mo antini ye ti de wo betimi atini sa ba wa antini enipa o kan
adoa eno san be kan aboa
enipa obo
no odo o smart o person o defending adoa to be kan adoa edoa kan adoa na wa adwen oza no de aboa
Then I wanted that.
Mona motin is a wankan is a onipa or can as them to say adwa wankan abwa. Intino inti fire no one is a and so and no one boy mother de Lumba as said the macanon for obia or yesi phobia. Obia or yesi phobia bet me a German. Et to say the na mpanyimfo nso akasa na Ampong wati mpanyimfo kasa ene nti na bia ne se okwa akohia obini adade nti enu nti no ye tag nyum ne se ya ama particular person bi in fact se okomukra na Ampong ka se obe ono otwen se Daddy Lumba e de bade a ode behia no na se nso so no ye atete se Daddy Lumba kra wo se o mo nyum ma no Daddy Lumba na atwen san se o mo nyum ma Ampong na nyuma wa opibia no o kan no a fa wo ho no o timi onzo fa ye bibi enti na be de na Ampong so aba be ka se ene amebo ma no da bi ono so ebe backtrack se ono so ama no se o se odi hia na odi be hia no enti Lumba se on fa hia na ade no no fa nko hia no onye ntokotwan sa o pese o follow de o kan na pepepe enti no se Daddy Lumba back out ebe kan ne se odi be hia na ene I can assure you Ampong so di be hia no ba se wa fa hia no de a ono so mfa hia no enti no for now no enyum ne de wa yesisifo no futu koma ena enyum no kranzo nyame asem on say Ampong no a minister of God ena and inspiration from God ena mana bonyum de sa no enyum ne so ede wa wuti kuti ne be kan say enyum ne nyeda.
Okay, Kojo, why are you seeing something different? But let me do this. Apart from the fact that Ampong is in the news for receiving money from Givers Herbal Center, we are also getting information that Daddy Lumba also paid a courtesy call on IGP today. At the time that people seem to be chasing him left, right, and center, man has run to IGP, Inspector General of Police, and it is so timely, or better still, coincident that people are saying, Daddy, Sarkodie. Now it says High Life musician Charles Kwajo Fosu, popularly known as Daddy Lumba, has paid a visit to the Inspector General of Police IGP, Dr. George Akufu Dampare. In a couple of pictures that have since gone viral, Mr. Dampare was seen exchanging pleasantries with a High Life singer. In one of the photos, the two, who seemed like the best of friends, hugged each other passionately. Although the intent of his visit is unknown, netizens said it could be linked to his feud with Great Ampong. Daddy Lumba thronged the IGP's office holding hands with an unidentified lady. Kojo, this is it too. People also think that maybe Lumba went to report Great Ampong for defamation.
You don't have
before that, let me clear it. It's a defamation, a civil case in Tino. And yet IGP one.
You don't get it. He wouldn't know.
But I said Lumba or advisors or lawyers.
Forget advisors.
In the court, no, they will call.
Forget that these people, they control themselves.
Oh, okay.
So, because for now, if you realize, for some time now, his name has been in the media.
Yeah.
Everybody's mentioning him just like that. And unfortunately, this name calling at this time is not one with value. It is one making him look funny.
Yeah.
So, if he thinks he has to go and speak to someone, Lumba has that authority. He would look for opportunity to talk to IGP. Brantie, no, say, you back with your advice. They the IGP money bit my money to the for say. And they kohun way. Because at Lumba, they kohun IGP say Lumba.
But me who say okohun IGP for peace. Or no so person peace eba. And you know bit me symbolic. Me who say bia or kwa report as in maybe obi mbibinti. But me who say or kwa say on say even the idea say on IGP kasa no kra no signify peace bi a o pese eba. Into me who is say e be cry now be na advice and say oh there any IDP could dim komo keke just to show us oh yeah law abiding citizen we dim raso near there. That's how I see it. Say it said the can the name calling be ba as oh sisi amanfo why we in the oko IGP one say me so police here madam for mo hwe kra say me ne IGP din komo but say a year report say bia or say IGP be there well e been to akwaje advice say the kind 19 no both like we can take it say it's more symbolic or even going for an advice to take an action.
Okay. Chamo, please do something for me. Try and go correct some spelling of police in our headline. I think I've seen an error there. I just saw that on Facebook. So please go and check it for me as early as possible. Sure. Police did not spell well. Okay. Yes, Kodo, so take it from there.
Yeah, I don't I don't see it as he going to report Ampong. And even it could be that the IGP invited him to his office. It's very possible because we all know the IGP wants to act as a unifier person who cut across all sectors. So we see his involvement in several activities. Not long ago, he invited the media to have a seminar. And so I want to feel maybe he rather invited Lumba to his office.
No.
Is there?
No. Lumba went to him, paid a courtesy call.
Yeah, but that's how they report it.
No.
No, the media wouldn't tell you that the IGP invited. So once he went there, that is how they report it. For all you know, the IGP is also a fan of Lumba. He can also invite him that visit me. But then the story will be that Lumba has paid a call to the IGP when they are doing the report because he won't come out to say I want to meet Lumba. So it could be either ways. But I don't want to believe he's going to report Ampong. It is for a different purpose that we may not be privy to. Okay. But the man who wants to give Ampong money, I think he wants to waste his money because if Ampong really wanted peace, now the song is out there. So giving him money wouldn't solve anything. He wants to fight.
Is he giving Ampong money won't solve?
It wouldn't solve anything because the song is already out. The man is going his own way. He wants to seek for vengeance. So the money is like he's throwing it away because that is how I want to see it.
No, he's looking for money. So if you give me money,
what about the song?
Which song?
The song he released, the day song.
And the song that has been released. No, releasing the song does not satisfy him financially. Releasing the song might only satisfy him emotionally or something. But at the end of the day, he's looking for his cash.
He's capitalizing on it. It's a commercial song. He's making money from it. He has distributed it. People are streaming and buying. So he's, in a way, making money from it. So if it were to be me, I will give him terms and conditions before I give him the money.
If it were to be who? You?
Me. I am the person who is the giver's man.
You give
I'll give Ampong terms and conditions.
Why did he force you?
So yes, he didn't force me, but
so why
if
would
you can't do this,
no.
For the peace, that is
no.
me.
Do you know why we give? Do you know why we give terms and conditions? We give terms and conditions when I am expecting
I will
something.
give conditions. I am.
How can you call me? I'm sitting there. You call me and say I'm
if you don't respect me, go. Why? There are people you respect. If you think you are a big boy, go and follow your. I won't give you any money.
If you want peace, you can't go in that.
It's not about peace. The point is.
I wonder what you're talking about.
If you allow me to finish.
Okay.
The point is.
Continue.
You are dissing somebody, calling him names, or Nefurune Adi. You are denigrating the image of an elderly man. And I want to
an elderly man who voted with his money.
Whether I'm not talking about the voting. I'm not talking about the voting. I'm talking about the elderly man.
No. You cannot just talk to an elderly
man. No, voting is not attached to the name elderly. So that I'm referring to an elderly man. You can talk about the boating.
An elderly man who boated with someone's money.
So you can speak to him anyhow.
No, because he wants to also go through means to get his money.
So the point is, if you want to get your money,
because someone boats with some money.
There are ways you can go about it.
Okay.
Especially if you are a gospel, if you are a preacher, especially if you are a preacher of the word of God. You have to follow the rules, the norms of your faith. And so me, if I'm the one giving the money, I will tell him to pull the song down, take it from wherever it is. The one that is already gone, let it go. But the ones on the digital streaming platforms, that forever and ever, people will keep streaming and purchasing and stuff. I will tell him to put it down. If you can pull it down, then I'm ready to give you any money of the money that was realized that you think you deserve. That will be my terms and conditions. If not that, there's much ado like nothing, because the harm has already been done. The song is out there. People are making mockery of the person. I want to believe that man also cherishes Lumba. Hence,
he talked about
hence, he don't want the image of
to continue.
Yes, but the point is, the song is already out. So why should I pay money and whilst the harm has already been done? And they should cease that. I didn't do the song for Lumba. That thing, that is a crap. That they should stop that. We are not case. We all know what is happening. The man said that he's going to do the song. He has released it. He should be bold enough. He should be man enough to take responsibility of what he has done. If we want to make a case for anybody, we can talk about Lumba, because Lumba never said anywhere that he want to release a day song for Ampong. But the other one is on record to have said he want to release a song to this Lumba. So you release the song and you come back and tell us that this is not, it is not against Lumba, which you all know. So for me, it's fine. He's trying to ensure that there is peace, which is fine. But I don't think after getting the money, Ampong will be satisfied. He will never be satisfied when the money is not coming from Lumba. He will not be satisfied. He will wish the money come from Lumba alone before he will be satisfied. Let the man give him $1 million. Still, it won't change anything. Yes, he has received money, but still the pain and everything will be there. Hence, he was able to release a song, because for forever and ever, whenever the song is played, he will be happy. I took revenge. I was able to pour out my heart in a creative way that people can hold dear. That even when after they are dead and gone, people can still remember that, yes, a certain man took my money, and this is what I did in return. So the money there is just going to collect and chop.
Okay. All right. Continuing from there, also who is saying, say Daddy Lumba, Ako IGP. Obi say I shouldn't say that the Lumba runs to IGP. I'm so okay, whatever. Ampong, so according to news report, Givers Herbal Center CEO Aman Cash say onyis kanon kana ntu. Omi no many beji ana.
Brasame, I see that Lumba a courtesy call on IGP NAS for security reasons. Yeah, because Unim, your friend is saying, we produce and I spoke with him yesterday, and the number of calls are unyano within this field that Lumba ne great Ampong no producer no. The number of calls are receiving. I think maybe or probably as a Lumba I receive so many calls. Which one or the other no who say some calls can be a threat to him until he needs to run to the IGP. Maybe launch a complaint. So whatever happens, if something happens, the IGP will have an idea, say beer or be reported. Because the number of calls are almost received within that space, any easy brother me. Yeah. Calls so bad from all angles. Until as a beer so protective, security wise, and so make a step. Nothing said that's the step alone by making. Needs to run to the IGP.
That was true.
Unsuro but kwa here no
And one I go anything.
Brasa me course never no. We might not know the course he's receiving as it stands now.
Well.
Threatening na bit me abam.
Well.
Because now me hear article be or your friend saying Ghana Web. Ghana Web organize it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and almost 60% of Ghanaians say Ampong NC Daddy Lumba.
Yeah, I think I've also seen the poll.
Yes. 60% of Ghanaians say Ampong NC Daddy Lumba. Until Daddy Lumba is not safe at the moment. Until the only thing Obayane say you just have to run to the IGP. Kobia only that status now. Kobeko police station and Kolonji complain. But Lumba with that status no.
Oh yeah.
And meeting the IGP no. Lumba can submit the IGP today. You get the access. And nothing that we use you know. What I say on Tiasie until for security reasons no also who IGP no the IGP can say na fi we planning how abia say ade bi ban so how they can resolve it. Until to me the moon say Lumba is trying to protect himself. And what who say pictures as surface online and hu ni nyina no if you are somebody threatening him obebo hu kakra what your kwaku hu IGP dia meaning say what tighten the security. Into so what banner you have to be very careful. Because we are trap police phoning now who the IGP there. And so who say no, if we are getting closer to him, you have to be very careful. Security wise, you know, we cover space, you know. But some give us the woman Ampong skebia. Once what they were home be born few the na cost to beef numbi. Because they do baby so be so didn't who Jim no so Jim ding. To see it here me give us ding. And the product now go so Tomano no.
Okay.
Yeah, into one word the other no. Oma Lumba, Oma Ampong skebia. But on the home budget few num. Send ya on no subet me and that mileage out of.
To give us the ones of a pay hype.
Or be pay hype because Oma Ampong skebia. One man is car.
Relax. Mimi dear. My story in my kind. Chemo no so afraid Ampong who abusheni. Yen yeti hey. Say a kind story no. Na ye ni Ampong the enemy say. Yamani sika. Aha, it is Ampong mo na mo feel say o munsan kan ska bia nti o mo so be counter reporter. That's fine to them. Ba yen ete yi enye chemo na ben no se oni obi oni Ampong nante. Edi nkomo ba ko so papa ne so mra. So the story is out there. And to be on now about Timbia, we are see obi on the web.
Brasa me do know something.
The World Wide Web.
As Sammy see there are so many people behind the scene on my free both parties. I try some best settle. One or the other no. Assembly for by Sika. I will be a Sisubi. According to Ampong no, Sika that Lumba Sisinu, Sika 3.6 billion. Omolanchi Uzana, a bear muno. But you could be sorry, Lumba Tam scanning in a decoy. Into what they say. A yadia como pepisa. This is not the first time Ampong raising concerns. So Nisika could do Lumba through that album launching. This is not the first time. Or raising concerns, no, Ubia Mua. I feel about critical no now that you are coming in. Oh, come on. I will say your industry me. I see who say near you be who may be very clear. Now I critical for you say oh releasing room. I yet this song to that Lumba Nidia. Now we have people who are calling for peace. So they didn't know peace when Ampong was complaining. Actually, make some of them who be Jimubi. No more come baby.
Abeji hype
because bandits behind the scene. Almost hype same story no. Oh, na be me amoni dia asem na make masem.
So I don't know can I
make masem. What I say, they are all behind the scene of hype. Bandits. On the material no so the hype ni bi.
Okay.
What I say, so this are they are all chasing clothes and ya almost from the bambi. They say no first give us obet me the necessity who said this is the amount I've given to Ampong.
Okay.
He can't. Also Babon said this is the amount because Asemna AC no.
Ameka sikado de amano.
Exactly. Now who say yeah, in reality you've given him money. Because one that's a okay. A wom Asem be say pie.
Wait magazines can create money sir.
Sikana de man no na says scanner na me je filumba onye says
no asamba no danyo.
Asamba na danyo.
No be full bam. No be full bam. Sama ska. No blackmail here.
What I say? And you know, say give us 9%.
What is our body man this kind of way?
No be boss. And to give us percent, you everything clear. I will say oba out. ma on ma sem no nye behind the scene no se chire na ye wo ha no ye adwen ho man discuss saying na out no make say I gave Ampong this amount of money into size can am dem no maybe no e betimi asolve issue ni nyina go story na ye read no according to sources no onye ska bia and we know all these people these are some of their strategies. Give us the bum. No,
me, I don't trust what Chemo's guy is saying 100%.
Masa Munyan Skabia.
Oh, relax.
Masa Moman is
relax.
Oh, when Quadio man.
The story says the man told journalists when he gave the money to Ampong.
And to uncle the exact amount to know the
you. No, the easy, sir.
But no, don't we have any
video
or story? Even your friend is saying featured photograph and oh no,
if it's about journalists, there should be some.
Oh yeah, there should be some content to show. There should be some content to show. Someone in here and said, "Yeah, Brasami out."
So what I mean is that Ampong Jessica na come back to him. Would he keep quiet now?
Brasami, baby, as he cannot pay free, but I never know.
And I send a kojo can go. This can you back pulling him out now.
Pulling that, and then you crowns baby or
mum pulling. And then I just can't die.
Brasami, and you know the
Lumba, and you know who dear. Only Lumba,
bro.
Brasami, to be honest with you, sir, or just can and if you
this you can the Chemo here massage. What very rough.
Oh, Brasami, Sikano Kenyans had 3.6 billion in Accra. Still, Ampong would be satisfied.
Okay.
Was anytime Biana or Betty no Ankasano, it will bring back some memories.
I thought, okay, yet not a lady be. You do only mate be cookie diggy. Adaya, I can't one city. I say mate in the man. I met in the Kuno, Kurenumunasa, and yes, you only one city in the big. Say yes, mate na ebunu kwase anje say mate na this kind your money 1 billion kura onje say mate
na de mano
ebi ni Ampong dey
onu na kasa
o say sa na tie utie tie ni komodie mu a
the moment obetie no that memories will come back.
It's Lumba
with activities in the course so if anybody wants to offer him even millions of dollars kura na still
and say bibia say
because where there is and as say sisi ni no bo nwom no enti nwom ne de wa plan so bebo bebre because yesisi no enti Brasami I think say it doesn't change anything and it will never change anything anytime wa Ampong bet onya ti da ne Lumba din pe na ne homo na be sorry and na sorry e be call forever and ever enti no I think say give us omonya steady omo meska omeka na nyina ye hu the amount of the great Ampong.
Okay, so you guys are welcome to the live edition of Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV. And as usual, because we are doing the show with you, we have to read some of your comments so far. And Augustino, my good friend, is here, says, good evening, everyone. Eva Diva is also responding to the greetings. Augustino says, good. Lubit in France is also saying, good evening, everyone. And Eva Diva is also here. Frederick Apia says, good evening, watching you live at work. Oh, Mr. Apia. Good evening. Work hard for us, big man. Rita Sewa is also bringing us greetings. She says, good evening, everyone. And Kijo Christo says, Charlie, Kojokin, you force. Your first track, pan dear, you force. The track is very good. You do all. Let's all stream to support the brother. And Baby J says, one is scared. One is scared. That is Bakustro. Yeah. Baby J comes again and says, and he or she says, she okay.
Yeah, she's a family.
Oh, she's a family.
All the way in Kumasi.
Oh, wow.
And the Baby J,
oh, beautiful.
Fire,
oh, say the lawyer, Nebra lawyer.
Oh, there's an engineer.
Oh, say Baby J, Nebra lawyer, Juma, oh, say Juma. Okay, so Baby J, thanks for watching us.
A really different person.
Baby J, thanks for watching us. I'm coming. Now, Baby J says, I'm watching you live from Hinema Kokobin. Okay, that's beautiful. Obapa J.
Obapa na Kojo.
Okay.
Obapa J says Kojo is not serious. No fast submission say. And she comes again. He says Kojo better go promote his new song. Obapa J still. The elderly man stole a younger man's money. All norms and rules and respect were thrown out the window at that point. Terms and conditions, Ben. On the terms and conditions for money he didn't ask for. I beg, sit down somewhere, could you? Still on Obapa J, he says the elderly should go and refund the money he stole now. Wait. Obapa J still says Christian in today, the kingdom of God suffered violence, and only the violent can take it by force. Lim says, good evening, Sammy. Sammy Flex and your crew. I'm watching you from Ghana, Germany, and USA at the same time. They were setting up the satellite. Obapa J comes in again, and she says, the elderly didn't even apologize to the younger one. Not then and not now. The elderly should do the right thing. Now, Lim says, Brother Sammy, please, is some of the powder available? I need like 200 kg. But please, what is it used for? Is it baby powder? You don't know what the powder is used for, but you want 200 kg. You'll be arrested. Baby J says, we love DL, but what he did to Ampong was wrong. Rita Sewa says, DL is a legend, but his attitude in this issue is appalling. Ampong is very hurt. He just has to say sorry. And Lims comes again to say, DL and Sak, I see similarities. Sak will grow to become like DL, but not about financial issues or whatever, but something like these things. Lim says, Sammy Flex, please, what are you drinking? Water or condensed water? This is clear water. Clear water, just that it's in a Guinness glass. Branded Guinness glass, but it is clear water, I beg you. I even pour it here so you can see it. When I was pouring it, my camera guy took it from there, so he didn't see, but it's pure water and nothing else. Who is here? Okay. They were numero uno. Okay. Numero uno says, I don't understand why DL should pay the money now after all this time. It doesn't change anything. Now, Rich Lip says, good morning and good evening, everyone and every two. Austin says, I'm sorry to say this, but you guys really lack content. Imagine going up as sitting to deliberate on things that shouldn't make a headline anywhere, Ghana. You two, you are very, very... No, what I was, he's very, very ignorant. No, and this one I want to address him. Not to this, but I want to say this doesn't make headlines in Ghana. That means you are ignorant.
Very ignorant.
You are very ignorant. Some of these things we can ignore, but if you come with an ignorant nature like this, we have to tell you, did you say what we are discussing didn't make headlines in Ghana? I want to remain at ignorant, not to add any FOOL to it, because I can add, you are an ignorant FOO, but I'll add it. It is not necessary for me to add that. To say this one doesn't make headlines in Ghana, no.
Maybe it's not in our space.
He's calling that grown ass.
No, let's ignore him.
No, that's I think maybe he's not in our space.
No, let's ignore. Let's continue.
Yeah.
Lim says, I'm going to listen to Kojo King's song and come give my critic like he does to others. And Gideon Body says, Kojo, congratulations. Exactly, in Kojo's voice.
Exactly.
And will be a list to be said, Pandit will be our favorite word. Kojo DNA exactly. Mimi DNA in fact. And man DNA good to
go. Or relative husband, probably. Relative, probably. Well, it goes on like that. So keep your comments coming. We are going to do the Kojo King review. Maybe we activate phone lines for you guys to even call in. So don't go and watch it anywhere. When we finish, then you can go and watch. We want to listen to what everybody will say. So relax. When time is due, you drop the song and you guys will tell us what you think about the song, one after the other like that. Now let's move on to what D Black has also said about Sarkodie. And this tweet, it came out, I think, yesterday or so. And when I saw the tweet, I said, hey, what is happening? You saying? Richie, put the tweet on the screen for me so I can read from your screen. Enjoyment Minister is talking, and he says, so it was 27th. Is it today? What's today's date, please?
Yeah, today.
It's today, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Then it came just today. 12:25 p.m. that way. So the Black tweeted, I'm sure in the midst of Sarkodie doesn't respond to features. Sarkodie will not come and do your feature for you. If you want a collaboration with Sarkodie, he will come. In the midst of all this, bro, then Sarkodie comes again to say, it just hit me that Sarkodie pulled up to my crib one time and did 2 verses for me. One song called Omega and another one called Give It To Me featuring YC. And himself on my album. And guess what? I wasn't even home. I was in Kumasi performing at an event. Came back next day and records were there, done. Bless you, Gene. So D Black wants to say that, hey, you guys, enough of the Sarkodie doesn't do this, Sarkodie doesn't do that. You guys are not being fair to him. Because to him, as D Black, when he called Sarkodie for a feature, the time Sarkodie even came to record, he was not at home. He was in Kumasi, performing, taking some coins from some event. When he came, Sarkodie had done the verses and he was gone. He did not call him that, oh, Black, I come to your studio. No. He just came and said, Charlie, D Black has given me some 2 songs to do. So I'm just here to do it. He did it and he left without even calling D Black. So in simple terms, D Black is coming to the defense of Sarkodie, saying that this guy, the allegations you guys are leveling against him is not a bad. Stop. And I'm asking, because D Black and Sarkodie, they have some cordial relationship, could this be a damage control sort of for him? Derek, damage control na D Black here masakana.
Brass, I mean, on your damage control, it's like he's telling the reality. Most of the time, no, me can say, oh, yeah, artist na obese no na only element, and you don't respond to, and that is what is happening between Sammy and Sarkodie. For instance, our friend is saying D Black a rapper, and it falls in line with Sarkodie. Okay, he also been a rapper. And he said, and you know, say D Black and as a rapper, at the best, at the same Sarkodie, when you with me hook up a line immediately. Because when he says, this is in my angle, my genre, it's a rap music. Into a T-beat no who now, this one I can flow. And no being a Sarkodie here with D Black. The moment he listens to the beat, he say, oh, this one I can flow easily.
Flow?
Yeah.
Just flow. So are you saying Sammy the name what man?
Name one day man, but the TN say it was a reggae tune.
Oh no, you've not listened to it.
Oh yeah.
No.
I've not listened to it. But no. There's no way so Sammy best and rap music. Friend say rap.
It could be Afrobeat. You can't say it was a reggae. How many of his songs are pure reggae songs?
My brother, for once, oh, dream now, oh, senior, I didn't go see Sarkodie. It's me a share blue ticket, no, na. It was too na Sarkodie. This Sammy did this sending, it wasn't pleasant to his ears.
No, according to Sammy, he said Sarkodie himself selected what he was comfortable to write on. Yes. Yes, he selected what he wanted to write on.
But still not only the elements. On me your time, that type of song. Because brother, if you hear love rock, there's a meaning anyway now. Sarkodie felt he wants to do that song. I don't know who the option Samini says. Samini can spit on this. He felt so. A person reggae the fry, tree reggae, the fry. And you will be a nipebiani send your responded to the young. Brother, somebody can call you, you won't respond. I will call you, will work.
Of course.
Because of the rapport.
Even if I miss your call, I'll call back.
Exactly. But somebody can call you, you won't respond. Even not to call back.
Yeah.
That is what happened here. So first Sarkodie who say in my line same genre near again the relationship between D Black.
I still don't want you to go to that time.
The relationship between D Black and your friend is saying Sarkodie.
I was about to say
and no soon to the man Samini so ebe counter you know because once I didn't know for all while Samini aseno nyoma Sarkodie one me complaining but the moment Sarkodie koye stir it up now back out ebe complaining. This is something you need to ask.
You wait to me point. Burning Ipina no opinion na was.
What you say?
You call revisit sa Ipina. You bet me with the kind of songs. Say Riga na all kind.
What you say?
Was that out?
Yeah, wow.
And it's not all wa same way you know Samini an kasada.
What's a fan being a baby Sam? What's a fan baby Sam?
Not time now so.
No packer.
And a time now.
I don't care if we say a plot.
A plot. I bet me so I
saw that movie.
I bet me because he wants to fire. He wants to fire. And a buy into a fire. And to ask me, at times you need to check out the rapola only be walk and no come. And one or the other made a maker so send us up the rap song and I say rap tuner over the rest is swing temper by reggae.
Well, so far let me give you some list. Joy B has said Sarkodie doesn't delay in giving him verses. Amrado has said Sarkodie doesn't delay in giving him verses, and now D Black has also added to it.
They are all rappers. Exactly.
Yeah, so
into the rap, Tom no who said this is a rap tuner. He feels very comfortable. But I mean it's not easy. Even who tell love rock na Sammy kind or say was what you who ye tree raga. It is Sarkodie for so ye answer who realm. Until be a tune you on mass and man or theatre now who said no delivery in my bread. Let me relax. I don't the day product not beba bonteno. That is the product people are going to judge you. Until when you look at your brand, na say oh spiti our track be soon. Na say enkoye at the end of the day at the negative comment ebe brewa. You just have to relax. Until to be honest with you, Sarkodie is doing the job. Eduma no ye. Obi or sending rap to be a wakele no. So Sammy should relax. Beble na eba no. People are coming to defend Sarkodie, and these are some samples. And as example, ye who are no.
To the D Black direct defense.
Direct defense only ho. And so by no two trusting in an wakele or the levels. A go on my lines, a go on my oko. And at times, you know, we shouldn't blame artists too much. When you are sending him a song, know the song now what they send you on the pan, whether it falls within his genre. If the person is in his element, ready to deliver. Or consider him away in answer and was sending a song to someone. And to know that I think say D Black defense now Bono is a perfect defense. And he's not defending just like that. He's defending with records. He's defending with records. Two trust no boy in no body. Nina sack ekele no fine. And you know, I think say D Black 5 no bond here. That is the perfect way. And it's a meaning soon onyam to was here at a point in time. If an artist is not in his element, if an artist no onya ready to feature, you don't force him. At the end of the day, will be a per se ye feature your home and you so who doesn't want a feature? Especially look at these two legends.
Yeah, great guys.
Great guys. Kabumua magic. Who doesn't want this? So when something like this happen, I am man for be now into Boise, answer Niakasa. Because same Samino no, a year na kadada sack and feature no, I know the babon send the dada. Can ye beka se sack in ye enyade? And I say maybe whole but for once you don't know what is happening was that come. And to D Black the 5 no born were its records. Facts and figures. 25 no born no sack, I think say he's in lane. The lane man or one. When you send him songs, he can deliver, he can flow. I think say you never hesitate. But songs are a bit pushing behind the wall. I think say bina Sammy the no.
Okay, Kodo, is this Sarkodie's defense from D Black?
It isn't. The point is Sarkodie even made the point on Hit FM that in as much as Sammy is accusing him and other people are accusing him, there are a couple of other people whose verses never delayed. So that is also on record. And I don't think the people even care to even bring that on board that Sark did for ABCD, as we are recalling here. Those information are also out. But because people are tilted towards negativity, they want to talk about that for several reasons. That is why he said yes. Do not explain yourself. Your friends don't need it. Your enemies wouldn't believe. So A plus was D Black also want people to know that no, there's another side to the story, and it's good he came out because people are chastising him, and he has done it for you. So for the people, other people who also want to be objective, to also know that no, then Sark is not as black as people are saying him. So there's also the white side of him for doing it for other people. And I said it that if you send an artist a song and the person is not catching the vibe, you can never blame them. Sammy is fortunate that he is so creative that any track that you send to him, he can kill it. That is a plus for him. He shouldn't use that strength and ability to judge Sarkodie. You may think Sarkodie is so good that he should be able to kill any song. No, you may be wrong. We all have our strengths. So you can send Sammy a song and within 10 minutes or 1 hour, it's done. Send him 20 songs, he will kill it. But that cannot be said of Sarkodie. Maybe that is Sarkodie's deficiency. When you send him some, because he's so particular about his words, what to put out, he would take all the time to make sure it is correct. We have people who are like perfectionists. They don't, and I said it, Sarkodie, if you are featuring Sarkodie on your song, he makes sure he gives the A game.
Yeah, that one.
And check all the songs he's featured on. They are bangers. So if guy is not feeling it, it will be difficult for him to bring it. And this is the case that you have your timelines. You are asking a favor from me, and you can't boss me like, okay, I need it within. And that is what they do. They will tell you, I want to release it maybe in a month's time. And this is me going to delve into my creative prowess and to give you something. So it's kind of a pressure on me. And mind you, this is not the only thing I'm doing. I have other duties. So if I have to spare like 2 hours and I sit on a song, I play the beat and I'm not connecting, I have to move on to other things. So put all these spaces together in my delay. And you can't tell it. We are not trained like that. If we're to be white, they will tell me, man, I ain't catching the vibe, man. I ain't catching the vibe. We could do another one. But here, if you say that you have a problem, and not when he has given you a verse, that one you don't have any right. You are forever indebted to that person. So he record. You send me a beat, I did it under 24 hours. You sent me another, I did it under 24 hours. So you don't have any right to deny me a verse.
No.
But in all this, Sammy committed a blunder that he's failing to admit. For putting Sarkodie's vocals on a different beat
without also telling
without informing him. That is so wrong. That got to Sarkodie because he told you that I want to be on my own original remix. And you sent him the original beat. So that informed the kind of flow and everything that he should do. And now you got the vocals and you felt you don't want to distort the histories or the history or the record of that song. So you gave a remix beat. Sark will never be happy with it. And you brought it out. So you are thinking of how it will be. And we can also make allegation that because you didn't want that song to blow like the first one or to overpower the first one. That's why you played it on that beat. And now you mentioned it that even the one I did is bigger than what I did with Sarkodie. So I don't need anybody.
No.
In as much as we are all complaining that Sarkodie is not being fair with some of his artists, which he has admitted that he has that communication gap, because he's at times he get a lot of messages and he don't even respond to them. Before he will pick his phone, you will find out that there are a lot of messages. Someone will argue, what of businesses? Businesses, they go by mail. He has executives who run those places. So it's about music or business. Whenever they reach him, there is somebody to check.
To handle that part. Yeah.
So it won't pass him. But this is personal. My phone, it is personal. So he can decide to put it anywhere. And he told you guys that, oh, Charlie, because of this problem, it is better you deal with my manager. Deal with my manager. But the black man, Ghanaian, don't think that, Charlie, you are my friend, buddy, when we were eating to go back together. Now you are telling me to deal with your manager.
Don't understand.
And what we want to achieve is business. It's not like just a normal friendly chat. So is it the business you want to achieve, or that friendship is what you want? So call Angelo, Charlie, Sack, give me the verse. Then Angelo will remind Sack. Then it will be done. At the end of the day, whether you dealt with Sack directly or not, you have your verse. But people don't want to accept it. Now he has admitted his problem. Whether he will work on it or not, it is him. If you think because of that attitude you want to cancel him, fair enough. When he sent you beats, you have any right to turn it down. But Nasty C recently said he rejected him, and he's still doing his work. So if you feel that his attitude isn't good, but if you feel like, okay, I can still manage him because I think I need something from him. If he's that insignificant and you don't need, you can just ignore it, like he said, that he don't need anybody. Check his catalog. All his songs, he did it alone. He's the one who has over 20 songs on an album that didn't feature anybody. Yes, we know of your prowess. But once you made an intention to collaborate with somebody, it means there's something unique about that person that you needed in that time. And so D Black, is good he came out, because we were calling that, why is it that the people that he has done it quicker for them, they are all silent? And here he comes, and so it's perfect to balance the equation.
Okay, Chamo, do you also see this as defense from his good friend D Black? When D Black celebrated his birthday not long ago, Sarkodie was there. In fact, we have seen Sarkodie and D Black on many occasions doing some one or two. They even have some throwback photo. D Black recently shared it on his Instagram page. Yeah. So it means they are that cool, like D Black and Sarkodie. Cool. It's so obvious they are that cool. Because for Sark to come to your birthday party, Sark doesn't move to some places. Sark, I know, doesn't move to some places. He's very selective where he goes.
That's true. I think D Black is just doing the right thing. It's not necessarily a defense, but it's the other side of Sarkodie that people may ignore, or people are not paying attention to. It has happened for some people, and those people will never see Sarkodie in that sense is a bad person, or he doesn't respond the way they want it. It's so opposite to what Sammy and others like Adam and Kwaokese said about Sarkodie. This is so opposite, and it's true. Like, that's how nature is. That's how we live in this world. Some people will get it easy, and others will struggle to get it, or may not even get it at all from a particular person. You will not always get it the way you want, and we should accept it. That in life, that thing will happen, or that thing may happen, and you just have to move on with it. In the case of Samini, one thing that is surprising me is Kojo even said it. You sent him an original beat for him to put his verse in there, and in fact he requested for it, and you couldn't turn him down. One, you couldn't tell him the truth, but that one wasn't blue tick. So what okay, now you sent the thing. He did his verse for the original beat. Again, you couldn't tell him that, oh, Sark, this your verse, the the vibe with the original beat, so I'll put you on different beat for Sark to say okay or not. No, you didn't inform him. You did your own thing, then you put it out there. Later, now you are judging it, saying that one cry wasn't as hit as the first one. And do you want it to be a hit song? But you couldn't put it on the original beat that he requested for. In fact, that was why he got the vibe to even give you the verse. And you also had a baby judging. In fact, it's a wrong thing. I know can't because that thing no cry negate all the complaints that he's making. You have done the same thing to the guy, and you are complaining about it. And again, he said that he sent 3 songs, and then Sarkodie picked one. But all the 3 songs didn't go together. People should be people should take notice of it.
Okay.
Yes, he sent first one, rejected. Second one, rejected. Third one, he can't reject it, even if he doesn't like it.
3 times.
Yes, he can only blue tick that one.
Oh yes.
That one deserves a blue tick, not outright rejection. Yes, because third time now as I'm very rejected. I don't want to do nipa. Ah, the nyumbia nyode, and I nyumbia won't catch a vibe. No, you have problems. So Sarkodie is saying, okay, this one, and even asking when do you need it? Is it on the like Sammy at that time should have gotten a clue that the way Sark is asking about this thing, a betche. After picking that one, it's an kobeyanka musa or anything right away in Kobe. But Obuza say, is it on your album or on your EP? See, say, or you're happy with it, but maybe he may try something for you. That's why he didn't say anything after that. Because in his head, I'll do something for him.
Okay.
But it was taking too long for him to like get in the element and do something for Sammy. So I think Sammy, in fact, because of his dealings with Sarkodie, I think he really doesn't have a strong case. Yes, it's sad or it's painful when you don't get a certain response from somebody that you really need it from. It's really, really painful. But we have to find a way to accept that kind of thing, especially when you are also in the same line, doing almost the same thing to the person. In fact, in his own complaint, he started coming out with certain thing for us to know that another would be or no verse would change in one country and Okra admit he said maybe that's why he's not responding to and think in fact the time that you realize that you should rather apologize to him and say that Sak, I know what I did to you wasn't fair, but please let's do this. You didn't do that. You didn't even apologize to him. And nothing or non apology, no, or any diplomatic, no. That sorry that you fought that way. Sorry. That's a perfect apology that he can give you. He can't give you straight away because he will also then have to come out and say his side of the story. And at the time when you watch the video, you can clearly see that Sarkodie wasn't comfortable at all. Yeah. In fact, before saying certain things, you can even hear him saying, "Oh, Andy, anything I make, I say, yeah, munya, more frame, yeah, I'm someone trying." Like it was so ambushing, like ambushing.
Yes, he felt ambushed.
Yeah, ambushing part and was also releasing new track.
I don't know.
I know, baby, can was now ambushing us. I said no class. I'm looking bad. That wasn't good. I mean, and that thing now, I say, oh yeah, monka. That's a measure me experience be. Time and I'm active for my first Facebook now or my suspending. There was one guy I know follow me. Maybe I was changing the near friend Chichi. Big ups to you, Chichi. Or a musician or a rapper, no kumasi. Intino or yenumbia or send this a minty na main critic. Numbia or the baby piano. And Chimmy, what the first one about me say, Chichi, we bet me I won't be big a crowd. Just try. The second one, but the same like Chichi, wait, dear. After the third one, but I mean to me, I say, debut. And they bet me off. And what the hero, you go. And you know, say a twat sad. With her nature, it's difficult. I mean, I'm out for Casse. Oh, yes, I'll catch any straight, even if that's the truth. And wow. Say, oh, and you wanna, oh, yes, Anna, you think that is it. Like you have to do it. But say, when you are in that situation, I won't say your nature and how I am, it's not that easy. So I think Sammy, what D Black did, this is perfect. I mean, he has done good to him, and he should. I mean, let people know so that we will know the other side of Sarkodie that people are not paying attention to. So big ups to D Black. I think he did well for posting this.
All right, so let me come back to read some of your comments. Keep them coming because we are doing today's show with you as usual. That's the Friday's version of Showbiz Daily. And Lim said, I'm going to listen to Kojo King's song, Come Give My Critic. Okay, we said it. Gideon Body says, Kojo, congratulations. Exactly. Baby J says, thanks for reading my comment. Really enjoying the show. Big ups to my uncle in team. Obaya Pache says, Kojo, by the way, I have song on my status. It is a very good song. Kudos. Opare Ado says, Sammy flex bigger guy too much. For the guys small. I don't
want to flex now.
Sammy the flex. So for the guy. Now Tilly also says, Be Kind is a very dope song. Hopefully, Ghanaians consume it the way it deserves. Keep soaring, my municipal champion. Hey. Now Kojo Kid is also saying thanks to Obapa J and Tilly Osu. Now last engineer says, D Black, what's that date for you? Is it 1 to 10 to others? Something like that. Last engineer says Sammy Flex. It's Adam and Kwa also not rappers, but they also complained about Sack. Okay, wow, that's also
Adam's was a video.
Adam was a video.
Adam he gave the verse.
Yes,
but he didn't shoot video.
Adam was a verse.
Adam for sure. Why am best no? But what's the
okay. Say your brain in the part. Now Gideon Body says Powder Nation not true because it was just about communication for Samini. It wasn't about a collaboration. It was about communication. If Sarkodie couldn't do it, just tell your man. Now Lim says maybe Sark thought telling him the truth may hurt him. So he put Arm for standby so that he returned to the project later, but probably forgot about it since there was like pressure from Samini. Augustino says, who entertains the entertainer? Kojo King, your song is dope. Lim says, yeah, Kojo King's point is also valid. That's why he was so quick to talk about the original song and remix. Obapa J. I also think that Samini calling Sarkodie a small boy was rude and disrespectful. Gideon Body. You guys are getting something all wrong. Don't forget, Sarkodie chose the song he was going to do out of the 3. And that means he could do it. He just didn't do it and didn't communicate. Lim says, hey, but Charlie, so like, if not like this, so Samini get this thing for your heart. Cold war pound. Now Lim says, age-wise, who is older? Samini, sake of how he was calling him small boy there. Charlie, like he pain him, that be small boy would do this to him. Gideon Body says Samini too is wicked because he sat down to eat dinner with Sarkodie at the Charterhouse Decade Nominees dinner. That is what Shatter be talking about. Lim says, but why didn't Kojo King talk like a nickname for his music career so that the Kojo King would be his pandit name or maybe artist name like Togo Soja or Kojo Togo? Now, Gideon Body says, Kojo, did Sark contact Samini's manager when he wanted a feature on Love Rock? What are you talking about? When the Bob Marley family called, did Sark say it is reggae so he doesn't feel the vibe? Lily Donko says, why will he collaborate with you again? These were Samini's own words. Kobe Josvan says, the best entertainment show in the country. Rita Sewa says, Samini didn't try at all. He might be right, but the time was just wrong. No. Gideon Body says, let's talk about the unprofessionalism of the host. I'm pretty sure that's the last time Sark is going to the radio station. Okay, this particular position, this is not the first time Gideon Body is saying this. I'll pick you guys your opinion about what he terms unprofessionalism of the host. Now, Obapa J says, I agree. You could see Sark felt blindsided, and the Dusty could have done better. Samini seemed like an emotional person. When Shatter says this industry love no day inside, I believe him. Lily Donko says, for Samini to change a bit he made Sarkodie recorded on without his knowledge and release it was foul. None of you would like that. Obapa J says, Saka bre. Gideon Body says, D Black is just playing defense. Adam had paid money, I scheduled the shoot, and Sark didn't show up. Chamo, so Gideon Body's point, should we scold Andy Dusty in any way?
For the kind of content that he was looking for, no, you can't say much, but he was ready to even hurt somebody's feeling to get his content, and that one, it can backfire on you sometimes. I mean, Sarkodie, he's emotionally intelligent when it comes to issues like that. He will handle it cool, but I think he will think twice going on the show again. In fact, next time he may even give them some rules or conditions before he will come. That's what will happen. I mean, that thing, some presenters, they do it. They do it just for their selfish gains. But so you can't really, yes, or if you are in Sarkodie's shoes, or if you want to say it as it is, it's not fair to Sarkodie. Not at all. Like any angle that you take it's not. And he did it anyway. So Andy will suffer for this. As in, it will be difficult for him to get Sarkodie again. And when he complains about it, then we will refer him to this action that he took.
Kojo, was Andy wrong in any way? As my man Gideon Body says, it was unprofessional.
Yeah, you know, presenters always want to have their way. When they have an agenda or they have a goal, you come in for the interview. You know, there are certain things that we let loose. Professionally, if you are calling for an interview, you need to you can suggest questions you want to answer. But you can't do it in our space here. If you are an artist, you try that, you are doomed. Yes, so they won't allow you that. And that should have been the way. And definitely I know the conversation was hovering around the Bob Marley collabo. So how this one came in, I don't know whether he asked the question and maybe Sarkodie declined it or did not give enough detail. And then let's go there. Because what happened? It was just that tweet that went viral. So as a host, he may want to treat it because this is something coming from Sammy, who is also an important figure in the game. So he may want to treat it. Maybe coincidentally, he got Sarkodie in the studio. So as a host, you are torn between going for the kill or letting it slide. When you want to consider Sarkodie. So if that respect and that cordiality, and knowing that it took you some effort to get him into the studio, if you think of friendship and the emotion of the other person, because there are several times that you told me there are questions you want to ask your guest, but you consider their demeanor and their mannerisms, and you skip
so many times.
And that is also a skill that you need to consider. Because interviewing the person and you see that the person is not comfortable, and you still go ahead, it's like you are bullying the person because now the person is in your studios. If should Sark leave the studio, it would have been another issue.
Another banger.
Or and or maybe be a bit rude and pour out some words. That was going to be another banger. But he composed himself very well because I'm in your court. Let me humble myself. I'm not going to be here forever. When I leave, I know what to do. So, where we were looking it from, or observing it from, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best because how everything went, it looked like it has been orchestrated. Samini was aware he was going to receive a call. So, exactly. So we will call him in. And so how he came in, yes, he was prepared to look at the conversation. He was prepared to fire. Even when after he is done and we told him, oh, go off, he said no, he want to listen to what Sark will say. And shout out to Sarkodie for saying no. He has nothing to say. And Samini left, and whatever he want to do, he did it. So yes, we can criticize. As journalists, we can't always get it right. The job is so difficult. You are always taking decisions, at times split-second decisions. So you can't always get it right. So when it comes out and people feel you did something wrong, it is honorable for you to just accept it and move on. And I want to believe probably he's called Sarkodie to apologize, maybe in the quiet, for whatever happened. Because if he really observed, he could feel that no, his guest was not happy. And not when you invited him in. If he called you for the platform, then it would have been fair, meaning he's ready. I remember when he came to Xylophone for the interview. Yes, he told you, he's ready.
Yeah.
He's ready. So, any question.
But even when I started pumping him the question,
exactly,
he said,
Jebu, from his region. Yes, because regardless his experience in this game, Sarkodie has said it on many occasions that he's afraid of the media. And the reason why he's absenting himself from interviews is the fact that if you don't take care, whatever you say will be twisted. And we know that our media is that violent when it comes to those things. Before you realize, these bloggers writing all sorts of stories with several captions. So he's careful. If he says if he doesn't have any project in hand, he may want to be in the quiet, but not come out. What am I going to say? Then you will go and bring 50 years cases and ask me questions. Definitely he will commit blunders because you have an agenda. You know what you want to achieve. The journalist will sit down and program. This is what I'm going to ask. This is what I want to achieve. When I ask him this and he answers this way, I will follow up with this. You have done that and he doesn't know. If it were to be that the professional way that the presenter will send questions to you, that this is where we are going to go about.
All right.
Then yes, there was
Derek, you are a journalist. What did you also see wrong? Briefly, let's look at some two stories.
Brass, I mean, I think we are all in the media, and then when it's come to presentation or better still hosting a program, at times you try to have an agenda. And you have an angle you want to. And then so sending social media and most of the shows want to pick up trends. Stories that will trend their channels and stuff like that. In terms of and the dusty FFE, but the unprofessionalism was very high. And no be na me to ball na room you na man for because asking a question the guest doesn't feel comfortable. Now still you are putting the same question.
Let me put out this educational information. That statement of asking a question the guest doesn't feel comfortable, we have to situate it right.
Exactly.
There are types of interviews.
Exactly.
So for instance, someone tells me, oh, Sammy, I've released a song. I want to come and promote my song. When the person comes, you have to be measured with your questions because the person told you why he is coming.
Exactly.
So yes, you hit sides a little bit, but you don't go to sides that will change the agenda or the purpose for the interview. But if you, the journalist, you invite someone, say, oh, can we have an open interview? Then that one, there's nothing like he's feeling uncomfortable.
But I don't
so if to them they agreed that this interview I'm coming for, it is for the promotion of the Bob Marley feature.
Exactly.
Then we can say, okay, some areas were not. Some guests have come to me that some issue came about. I said, okay, this issue not today. Another time, if we get time, we will do this. I've done that before because I knew that day we had a purpose, so I did not want to go there. So if it was an open conversation, then there is nothing like he wasn't comfortable. But if it was for the Bob Marley feature discussion only, then they were supposed to have been.
And Brass, I mean, a friend is saying, narrative that shows the unprofessionalism side of some of the presenters. Yeah, because if the narrative is like, or the agenda is like, he's here to promote the song, which one or the other, because a news a hate Ghana music industry, we're all proud of. And people have started giving Sarkodie the platform because such huge achievements in the be So for once going for an interview or hate FM, we all know. Say a album no couple and a singer now need Bob Marley the project because as you are saying Sarkodie project he doesn't engage the media. So for once he went there to promote his project and this thing pop up. You brought in old beef surrounding around two artists. I think one way or the other they set an agenda for Sammy Sammy knew he'll be called because the producer have already called Sammy. Said you'll be on standby.
You don't know about that.
That's a production.
No, Baba, you don't know for
That's
sure.
a production.
I get it, but you don't know for sure.
That's a main train science. I don't know for sure, but the truth of the matter is a production.
But saying that's
a production. Because Sammy, no, preoccuped no more friend, no more yes, someone in the casa. Even on phone, the crowd, no best at be some questions. Answer na wakasa into a production. So some mini news say be friend and some mini news nim say Sarkodie beba. So ne so. Only
okay.
But Sarkodie wasn't aware of all this. Into one or the other answer all the tension at least nesu because what no preoccuped. What no preoccuped so studio. And I didn't say about cream and out to bombono. Ubuleno. That was something that Sarkodie did not feel comfortable. Was if he knew Sarkodie friend Saminia, I think say he would find some better ways to express the feud between the two of them. But only Muntino, a so he don't have anything to say, anything better to say. Even apology no crime, because apology upon him. Yeah, because a so and these are certain things that if you continue to do this to our guests, that some guests will fear. You have that panic whenever you invite them for a show. You have that panic because we'll be this year deal. We'll be this year, that is be this year there. All banap and coming in the obey me room the moment to be in the fit now. No, so say these are the things some presenters year artists no. Baby this year deal.
Okay.
So I'll not be surprised if some artists also pick that the same character. No, I catch also on your project is not ready for interview. Because so bad you talk about the project, nothing else. If not when scrutinizing presenters and the way they position questions and the way I'm more random shows now. I think say a bit timid in semi braba.
Okay, thank you, Ramani. To some of your new comments. Okay. Jean Body says, call me please, Brasami. Okay, when it's time, I'll wait. Theophilus Kakaru says, always blaming Sarkodie for something which is not his fault. And who is here? Lim says, Sack's control in apologizing to Samini should be studied like some artists I know, like Gobo, emotional intelligence. Their Sack got it, and there are no two ways about that. Last engineer says Andy wasn't wrong, but rather trying to bring peace between Samini and Sack, but Sack was not able to explain it well to us. Kobe Josvan says, I think if Andy Dustin knew that Samini would take it to another level, I believe he wouldn't have called him at all. It is quite unfortunate, but it's part of the game. Sarkodie should just forget and move on. Gideon Body said, Brasami, don't forget Sarkodie had just told Andy that he's going to deal with the tweet his own way, right after he put Samini on the phone because Samini was commenting. Kobe Josman says, sincerely, I loved how King Sack comported himself. Man very matured. More respect to him, Sack. Gideon Body says, Powder Nation, exactly, it's not for you. Find something else. Kobe Josman says, Sammy Flex is very learned. Indeed, he knows his job and does it perfectly and professionally. You are a man of wisdom. Keep doing the good works. Godfather, God bless you. Showbiz class prefect. Thank you so much. Now, remember, we also read some tweets from Jupiter when he came from Jamaica, when he played his show at Kolegono, and the fact that the media were not talking about him, the media people were not talking about him. He got angry, and as part of displaying his anger to some people, he said that the media is not only trying to help him, he said they are also being tribalistic. He said they are always trying to sideline his gang folks in the entertainment industry. On that day, he mentioned he mentioned Shatawale, he mentioned DKB, he mentioned Kim Promise, and a couple of artists, saying that to him, he thinks it is a deliberate attempt by the Ghanaian media to always be tribalistic against some people, and in this case, Ghans. When we thought maybe he has been scolded, when we thought that maybe he's been spoken to, because on this platform we discussed it, I think on CTV we discussed it, and everybody felt that, no, for him to take that tangent of the industry is being tribalistic there, he shouldn't go there. That is far-fetched. He shouldn't go there. But unfortunately, he was on 3 Music Network, and he has said the same thing this time around, even laying emphasis on what he was talking about. I want us to go, I think it's some second video. I want us to just go watch it. When I come back, we are going to discuss this. What is he trying to say? What does he mean? And how do we correct him moving forward? Though we've tried it before, but it looks like it did not sink. So how do we go ahead again to correct our brother Jupiter so he stops being tribalistic with these comments like the media industry is tribalistic, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. Let's go watch it. When we come back, we talk some more.
So like, you the person, that's why I channel it into tribalism. See, to sing in Dagati.
All right, so that was Jupiter, one of our foremost reggae and dancehall artists here in Ghana. Recently, he performed in Jamaica on one of their top platforms, that is the Sting platform. He came back to Ghana, did Collegon or Homecoming, and that was also a big concert. But unfortunately, after that, he did not see much of his activities in the media space, and man got angry. He felt like the media is ignoring him, and even above that, the media is being tribalistic. That is what he said. He mentioned artists, and now, in this interview, he's saying that because the media is being tribalistic, that is why people like Stonebwoy wouldn't sing in Ever. Because he thinks if Stonebwoy should do any song in Ever, the tribalistic media will not pay attention to it. Adam will also reduce his Ever, because when he does more, the tribalistic media once again will pay attention to him. Sammy won't sing in Dagati because the media, which is so tribalistic, will not pay attention to him and all. He was still defending that point. And I'm asking that, how tribalistic is the media indeed? Chamo, maybe you can start this. Let me listen to you on this one.
Yeah, I think episode.
You know their name, those people.
Jupiter, yeah, Jupiter. I think Jupiter, I don't know, he needs advice. In fact, the angle that he's going, it will not help him. In fact, he may even end up getting more people disrespecting him, as in not in his face, but they will not pay attention to anything that he says, because they will see him as he's not serious. Like the way, like even the logic behind what he's saying. Is he listening to himself? Because he's been doing songs in Patois. For what reason? Is it also about tribalism or nationalism or whatever? Why is he singing in Patois? Because if he doesn't do that, they will be tribalistic or nationalistic against him. The Jamaicans will be whatever against him. Like, so if he sings in English, is he not also being whateveristic against the Jamaicans that he represents sometimes? Or when he feels that he's a dance hall musician, but he's not doing song for his people, rather doing it for the English. Couldn't push him the way that I feel he should do it. I mean, you should let him reason at the time that he was saying some of this things. So you ask him, so why were you doing songs in Patois? Are you not also against Ghanaians or the media to support you? Because you are not doing it in a language that the media should take. Like, ask him such a question, see how he will answer it. People do songs in different languages or languages that they feel so comfortable doing. It's not because people will go against you or against that. We have debated the doing it in your dialect and even doing it in English. There's a debate going on that do it in English too, so that you can capture more audience. And some people are saying, no, do it in a language that you are comfortable in. If your song is good, it will still travel. That's the debate that we are on. And now you are bringing a debate that do it in your local dialect. If they are not taking it, it's because they are tribalistic. How? Enfa. I say, oh, can some like, how are you going to defend it? Like, it doesn't make sense. Because if you do it in your language, forget about the media. And let's see, even if your own people will even accept it. Your own people, they are looking for good songs. And regardless of the language it is in, if you say that they are being just tribalistic, but when you got a hit song, everybody was on it. At that time, that tribalistic people were not there or what? Enemies was everywhere. Like all the platforms that you can think of, enemies everywhere that you go. And some people that you may even accuse them of being tribalistic today were the ones doing it for you. They were playing it wherever you go. All the places that you can go. At that time, they didn't know that you were a gang guy. Now that you can make hit songs, now they are now being tribalistic. How? I think he should come again. And the line that he's going now will not help him. It will make people not take him serious again. You be say I grow when he so I go the obekasa the obekanse. Let's forget about him. Obviously, you're taking it serious. He should just keep quiet and make hit songs, and nobody will care about your tribe. We just want to listen to good songs, no matter or regardless of where it is coming from. So, or the question Sammy say, Sammy will love to do it in Dagatia. Ne target audience, you know. Saying like, and Sammy nka common ne no crowd man started Anthony Pito no crowd. And go be serious crowd Pito watching music. Music, you have a target audience that you want to appeal to or sell to. So if there's a particular language that you are so comfortable in, and you can do it in that language and sell to a bigger audience, why not? Even that one we are debating, say forget about the language. And you say, oh no problem, say language is a factor. He is wrong to even say that he wants to do it in his local dialect, because the audience will be so limited, and he will not get the kind of response that he is looking for accusing the media. And so I will advise him to stop talking, because he's now even taking it to a ridiculous level that will make people even laugh at him or not take him serious again. Yeah.
Derek, continue from there.
Brass, I mean, I think Jupiter is trying to, or he's creating enemies for himself. Which one or the other one, when it could ruin his musical career. Yeah, because music is language. We have so many people are almost singing in their local dialect, but yet they have the audience. Support. Now all come from other tribal. A friend is saying, we know groups, all can. We have so many people. They are from different tribes, but yes, they are getting the recognition, they are getting the attention, they are getting the support. Yeah. On can and now on produce good songs. If you produce good songs, you are going to get the results. And none was said on man and you can know ye. More for tribalism cremum or the tribalism bamwa. People are going to tag him. So this time, no one who say he's a gun. Can you know back park? I don't know. I'm just enjoying his songs. Oh, okay. Yeah. But now no one realizes he's a gun. And if he's trying to do tribalism, when listening to his song, I'll be very careful. I'll be very careful.
Maybe if some people hate guns.
Yes.
Now they can hate you.
They can hate you. Yeah. And then he's creating enemies for himself.
It can happen.
Yeah, because the moment how the tribalism a bit real musical career, you are trying to differentiate people who should listen to your music. Yes. That's what he's doing. But musically, if you produce good songs, it doesn't matter where you are coming from. Yet again, Hania, you alaji. Did we understand the song?
No. In fact, until recently, Chemo helped us to understand Premier Girl. That Premier Girl was a broken heart song. Yes, you did. We
were enjoying it. Some music has no language.
So music is a language. It doesn't matter where the person is coming from. It doesn't matter the tribal background of the person. The moment the music is good, the moment the music can move you, you are good to go. And your friend is saying, Jupiter, you don't have a point. And on when you media now or the same with tribalism, no, on when ye, it will affect him. It will affect him because one say me another tribe and I will can't win me no one side in your dream. Anytime you are bringing your project towards me, that thing will click on my mind. I'll ask you questions about it. It's a bema with Jenny and smooth mouth. So that's the way I work. Anytime, any step you be making, people remind him tribal issues. Oh yes, sir, you are watching your case.
Okay, Kodo, I'm finished, and let's go to your song. I know that people want to listen and do their reviews as well.
Yeah, in fact, he couldn't defend his case. It's more of personal feelings and allegations without any substance. If the media is being tribalistic, it is going to whose favor? Which tribe is the media favorite? Akan.
Yes, that's what they say.
That is what he thinks. Okay, if that
but
is
interestingly, you see that statement. I know someone like Edem has even made this statement before.
Okay.
Yes, I know very well. Edem has made this statement before. I don't know if Riala's on, I'm not 100% sure, but Edem, I'm 100% sure he's also made this statement before.
Yes, he has.
But Riala too, I think I remember something around Riala, but that one, like I'm saying,
yes,
I can't be 100%, but Edem has said this before.
Yes. In most cases,
you know, it was part of the reasons he even changed the Aigbe from his name. Or he took the Aigbe from his name.
Most definitely.
You know, initially, his artist name was Aigbe.
But it was a bad name anyway.
So he...
Wow, you even came with your ethnic agenda. And it will backfire on you.
So you are focused on your people.
It's part of the reason he took the Aigbe from the Edem, so it becomes only Edem.
Yeah, it's
it wouldn't be
it's not anybody's fault. It was his fault to
you had a focus. He was doing music for his people.
Name. He
wanted to project.
I want to do music for my people.
Project
and
the name
it will
of
affect you.
Where he's coming from.
It was his own bad decision.
Okay, continue.
Yes, as I said, if it is to the favor of the accounts. Now, I think most of them, where they get this from is the fact that when they try to approach some producers, investors, they ask them to sing in maybe the Akan language. And we ask ourselves, is it the fault of anyone that in Ghana the Akan language dominates? It is not accidental. Nobody orchestrated it. How it spread everywhere, we don't even have any control over it. Now it is a language that is everywhere.
Officially, the major language in Ghana.
Exactly. The largest spoken language in Ghana. Now, even when you go on the internet, the language on the internet is English. So if you want to thrive, they will advise that someone can advise you that do a content in English, or when you are writing, do it in English if you want to thrive or you do business. Now, if you check back to history, most of the songs, even how music started, the Akan music dominated back into history. If you check it, go to the high life that we are talking about. Mention most of the notable high life artists. Majority of them were doing music in the Akan language. Track back to media houses and stuff. Look at the owners of most of the media houses and where they are coming from. Most of them are Akan people. Even in Accra, check the popular media houses and their owners. Now, if we are doing business, we are looking at content and what the people will like. So, if we speak in Ghana or we speak in Ewe, and we have Ewe people who can understand Twi, we have Ghana people who can speak Twi, we have Hausa people who can speak Twi, all the tribes who can speak Twi as their second language. So why do we have to boss ourselves? Then let's go for the language that can cut across the masses. Hence, anybody who wants to do music business will now consider that, okay, if I do it in the Akan language, it will sell because that is what the people are demanding for. It's no fault of anybody. Now, if you feel like, okay, I also want to project my language, irrespective of what any investor will tell you, you can still stick to your decision. It doesn't mean the investor is trying to be tribalistic. No. When you take it from that angle, then you are being mistaken. The point is, he wants to make business. He wants to make money. So he can suggest, can you sing in Akan? If no, then you focus on that. But even with that, we had Tiny, who broke out with... Exactly, who broke out with Ghana rap. It was beautiful. And Adam, when he started, he was doing so well. Now, when it comes to a certain level and you realize, okay, there's a limitation or a barrier to what I'm doing, and I want to get to the next level. And the next level is maybe speaking in another language, which is that popular. If you can't do it, better do collaborations. Maybe you get people. That is never tribalism. I remember we hosted some Ghana musicians on Kantanka TV back in the days. Klala, Adote Teton, and all of them. And they were complaining, now they are losing their culture. This is their land. This is their land. And people have dominated, accounts have dominated. They don't even get the chances to promote themselves and all of that. So what I told them is that, okay, you see, even we Africans, we are fast losing our culture, our norms and values because of how the world has opened and access to technology and information elsewhere. So if you don't have any deliberate effort to preserve your culture, you lose all. It will get to a time you don't even have one. Because now everybody has their right to information and they have their choices. So if they are tired with your culture, they can try something else. Now look at even Accra. Most of the Ghana children, now they speak Twi. They speak English, they speak Twi. So what deliberate efforts are your people doing? You are the owners of this space. What deliberate effort are you doing to protect your culture in terms of your language, your dressing, your food, and all of that? And I asked them, why is it that I know there are a lot of Ghana rich men. Why is it that most of them couldn't set up some of these media houses to push an agenda? These people travel all the way from their hometowns, came into the city, got the finest of houses, put up media houses. And you think if maybe I am an Akan, I'll push which agenda? If that is what they are saying is true.
And again, let me even correct something. It is not the fact that they came to push a certain agenda. They came to do
make
business.
money.
Even so,
So it is about
yes,
what will bring them here.
I've addressed that. Now I want to side with them. Even if so, they came to push an agenda. I am an Akan. If I'm pushing an Akan agenda, is it wrong?
No.
A business. I'm a business person. Yeah. If I have an agenda, exactly. So what should happen is that their people should also have own certain platform. GBC started now giving Obonu, and even I know some people who have Latino radio and all of that to push solid Ghana content. So in this space, you don't blame people for certain things you yourself you don't even have understanding of, and saying that if Stoneboy had wished he would have sung in and all of that, it is so light. And also the people he mentioned.
Stoneboy has songs
How many songs? Even how many songs? So somebody has been singing in English since. Shatawale you mentioned has been singing in English. How many typical Ghana songs that Shatawale have? You can't even count. Only both way. Only both way. Kim Promise that you mentioned. Kim Promise is not singing in Ghana for him to be blacklisted, unless he's saying that they just hate Ghana people. They just hate Ghana people, and so when you take your materials, they ask you which tribe are you, and they tell you no, take your songs away. So he should work and drop this. Okay. It is not helping him any because he's trying to defend it, but his defense is very weak. Okay. He's not making any facts. Or if he has people who have been that tribalistic, he should call them.
Yeah, come out.
That I went to this media house and they rejected me because I'm a Ghan. Then we have a case. We can query those people for bringing that disunity, yes, in society. But if he hasn't, it's just speculations, or they are trying to rationalize maybe their own. They are not working hard and they are trying to rationalize, or they are not getting the content that the masses will appreciate, and that is why they want to channel it to that reason. Then we are sorry, you should come again.
Okay, some of your messages here, and Nana Apia and Ketia says, this is my first time watching you guys live, and I must say I am really enjoying your show. Keep it up. Tilly Owusu says, I honestly don't understand how Jupiter has been around Shatter and thinks that tribalism is a problem in the industry. Aquano okay, make good music and media houses will play it. What has Tribe got to do with this? He should go and come back again. Tilly also says, Stoneboy once said he's not fluent in Ewe. He's not serious. Last Engineer says, watching you live from Milton Keynes. Thank you so much from UK. Tilly also says, ne uye Ghana onyumunyeda. Wine Forta. Hey, Gideon Body says, I don't agree with Jupiter, but I highly disagree with Chemo. Because Jupiter is not talking about the kind of songs he is doing. He's talking about a person he is, an ethnic group he belongs to. And I think it's the same thing, bro. Tilly also says, Gideon Body, even with that, Jupiter is wrong. Kobe Just Van, the blogger. He says, music is one tool that unites people. I think Jupiter should focus more on his creative works instead. The media might have an agenda and sometimes have their favorite, but I believe quality works stand out. And thank you for this one. Okay, so finally for the day, our brother Kojo King, thanks to our boss who is residing somewhere in America, Nash Dean, he has given us a blessing to start working with him on his Greenville Records, which is a record label based in the USA, signing on Kojo King to work with. And of course, we also need to give thanks to the platform, because out of this platform, now we have birthed a talent and a record label, and that feels good. We announced to you guys, starting from last year, that all things being equal, Kojo's song will come out this month. And thankfully, God has given us all life. We have seen, we've lived to witness the song. And the song is really doing well. Especially on YouTube, where the song came under a 0 subscriber channel, a channel with no video. We are so impressed with what we have gotten so far. Right after playing it, I'll go and check again how our numbers are running up. Then you guys, please, we still wanted to go on our YouTube channel, that is Kojo King Greenville Records, and go subscribe to us, because videos there will be bromo, content will be bromo. So just keep waiting for us there and get a content as and when they come. Now we are going to watch the video. When we watch the video, some people have listened to it. I've read comments already. I know others today have not. So if you have listened to it, then fair enough. You can still tell us what you think. But if you have not, later, you can also take your time, watch it, and appreciate what our brother Kojo King was able to come up with. This is called Be Kind, and the song is out on all the digital streaming platforms, or better still, the music stores. So go there and peruse it as well. So let's go catch it. When we come back, I'll pick the views of my people. Then we will see if we can activate our phone lines. Maybe you activate our phone lines for some 10 minutes, then we run away from here. So let's go watch it. I'll be right back. So that was the video, the official video. Like I said, this video is on Kojo King's record label's YouTube channel, Greenville Records. You guys can go there and consume the song well. You can also share the link to some of your friends who want proper high life music, and we want you to be rotating this. It feels so good. So after playing it, let me see some of the comments even before I come to the studio, because in the studio I'm sure you guys might have heard us talk about it one way or the other. And Kwesi Ayefe aka Ekuban says, Kojo, great song. He comes again, he says, please do a remix and let's Kofi Kinata rap on it. Kwesi AFS said, you sang the Fanti lines really well. He said, Jupiter has great music out there. He just hasn't won Ghanaians over yet. Tiliosu says, we should be seeing you guys giving us some proper high life dance in the studio. Sammy Flex. You want to see me dance? Open one yard. Tilly Ozu says, the entertainer there, say a show line or who and I'm that's who entertains the entertainer. No, go don't call a show line. Okay. I mean, be kind is a very good message. The world needs it. Kijo Christo says, Kojo is showing all the 32. Michael Kojo Jackson, you do all. Keep streaming, guys. Kobe Josman says, man, Kojo King Force, great banger. Inspirational and spiritual. My favorite now. In fact, I'm going to be a volunteer promoter to the brand Kojo King. I see greatness in him. The future is bright. Yeah, Kobe Josman, we see you doing it already. Big after you. Gideon Body says, Kojo, I hope you read the contract well, because I don't want to ever hear any contractual dispute. Rashid said, he says, bless up, King. More music. Gideon Body says, timeless song. The message is forever. Congratulations once again. Sammy, well done on the video also. Yes, the video was directed and shot by Digital Rasta Currency. We call him here. And Dokas Achia says, Kojo gave me Obrafo vibes. Great job. Wow. Okay, so Derek, let me hear what you say. And whilst Derek is talking, we are activating our phone lines for 10 minutes. Right after 10 minutes, the phones will be off. We are activating our phone lines for 10 minutes. That is the number on the screen. So this one is typically the review of the song. The rest of the issues, I think we have overused them. We have exhausted, we have abused and used them. So we want to typically do a review of the song, the video and everything around it. That is what we are doing on the phones, please. For Sammy Sarkodie, we have overlabored that point over the week. So enough of that, enough said. But let's review the song, what you think about it, and again, what you can also do to help us promote it in your regions, because I know some of you are abroad, some of you are here, some of you are there. What can you also do to promote the song in your region for us? So you can call us now. Number is what is on the screen. It is a pure review of Kojo King's first ever commercial song. Forget about Awudat. Forget about Awudat. The proper one is here. And I'm sure that is what we're going to do. Derek, let's listen to you. Awudat, I'm forget it all. Oh, Chili Rose, Awudat.
I think Be Kind is a very nice masterpiece.
Okay.
We always say this, music is a language.
Yep.
Better still, it's a message you are putting across. And when you listen to the song, I think it's a message-wise, it's on point. Yeah, message is on point, and I think
our brother got it.
Yeah, he got it, and I think the beating in DDT, I think he did a nice job, because with a high life tune, I need you behind the right. Most of our high life songs now, nowadays, not everybody will be a powerful or high life tunes. So yeah, Kindi. Honestly, or two high life of a bowl. I think DDT got it right on this one. Last time, I think the whole song, you can say a reviewer with the message needed perfectly delivered. Yeah, because who entertains it?
Let me try who is on the line here before you continue. Hello.
Yes, hello. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm good. You?
I'm fine. This is Kobe Joseph.
Hey, Kobe. Blogger, papa.
Big man.
All right, Kobe. So you're on the line. Let's get your review on Be Kind.
You are doing a very wonderful job.
Thank you, boss.
To say me kind, Kojo King and Force. I'm say, in Germany, not expectation here high, but why impressive can you? And he has a span in the industry. But you kind of say you should keep on working hard. There's a brighter future there. With the promotion aspect, the little that we can do. I've been telling some of my friends to be, watching the video on YouTube, streaming the song to support, and they've been sharing their links as well. This is the little that we do. Until then, we are not giving up.
Nice
support. I want one day for him to become bigger than, if possible, Shatawali.
Wow.
They can't say, no, this guy started from the squad supporting the brand. I don't need anything. I just want to support. One day, Yambo so Kojokin started like this, and this is the story. God bless him, God bless you, and keep doing the good. Bless up.
Wow, thank you so much. Well spoken, Kobe Josban. Well spoken, Kobe Josban. We appreciate you. Yes, Derek, continue.
So Kobe Josban Wakasa, and that's the way to go. And I think so with the me attention you know the message, because whenever you are putting a message across and the people who are listening to the message get it right, it means you've communicated.
Exactly.
And anybody who listens to the song feels said the message goes to them right well, very well. Message, you know. And this is something I think we need to compliment Kwadwo for doing that.
Okay.
Because on number yeda we beat ni free on more.
Asema
o kan on your so.
Oh
yeah.
Oh no, it's true.
Oh yeah, we beat ni free on my semna o kan. Then I will count on you. Yeah. And I think
say related. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Sound Flex.
Yes, boss. Yes, boss.
Where the boss for our uncle? Mr. Cheney.
Hey.
Yes. Could you kin? Why are you? Could you kin? I had the papa for the potential also. You be some. Yeah, pushing them now. San episode, you know, and the man who said, could you potential also? Message you see good.
Yeah.
Need to be given them to paper.
Nice one.
You're born about so, you're born about so, you're born by money, say, we be able to.
Oh, yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was it. Mon share, you may my mama now for 20 years.
You say,
another. Yeah, here numbers.
You baby,
aha, more videos. All right, thank you, sir. Okay, Derek, you're not happy.
So with the song and the delivery was also on point. Yeah, because when the way of deliver, and I think we are good to go. And I think quite your idea because as a critic, now they know about expectations. Yeah, and he has survived it.
Yeah. No, at least why did he?
Oh yeah,
best silence.
Best silence because as a critic, I think radio, see TV, so I criticize my phone so the be bad. You see the perception. He send a man for you, and he has survived the critic. And then that's so critic. Bonnet, yum, sir.
Promotion.
Nina can't be. Yeah. It's that say we congratulate Kojo, and then the support now here. Obia Obiano, just support. You go to YouTube, Greenville Records. You subscribe. You watch the video. You share for others to benefit. Because if the message is good, share to others. So others
go well.
Benefit.
All right, Chabo. What are you also saying? You're wrapping up.
So, be kind. So they should be kind to Kojo.
They're already kind to him. I want to believe. Yeah.
They should even do more. We want more from them. The song is everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Well distributed. Yeah.
Even on TikTok, you can use it to do your video. The sound is there. So just pick the sound and do whatever you want to do there. And I believe...
I'm about, where is you related? Hello, good evening.
Hello, brother.
Yes, boss.
Gideon.
Hey, Gideon, we be able to call there.
Zali.
You are not serious.
I'm going to be kind.
You have to be kind.
You have to be kind.
No, listen, I love you guys, man. You already know I have a small relationship with you, man. I love the whole crew and everybody there, man. I love the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
For the King's song, I think it's the message in the song is beautiful. It's timeless. It's a timeless song that it speaks about life and what people go through and how you need to treat people, because you never know what somebody's going through on the inside. They might be smiling on the outside, but deep down when they go home at night, and I personally can relate to this song. I personally can really relate to this song, Kojo. So this song is actually personal to me. So whatever I'm going to be able to do to stream the song and get the song out there, I'm going to make sure I do that, because the song is really, really personal to me. Because I know maybe you don't know.
You don't know, so you have to be kind to people. And that's the message, and that's how I carry myself when I'm out there. Because of what I'm going through, anybody I see on the street now, I'm always kind to them. I'm always respectful.
Wow.
You never know what somebody's going through. So you can. Charlie, for your first song, big up to you, man. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
I hope that contract,
well scrutinized. Well scrutinized. The contract was well scrutinized.
Alright, so love you guys, man. Yo.
Alright, love you more, bro. Love you more, bro. Yes, Chavo, continue.
Yeah, so as I was saying, the song is like wherever you want to, wherever you stream your songs from, it will be there.
Okay.
You know, I'm picking up on TikTok videos, I'm even reels on Facebook.
Okay.
Any other day.
Instagram,
on Instagram, baby.
Okay.
So they should just pick the song and use it any way they want to use it.
They want to use it.
And this is a good song, so why not? You have to vibe with it and be part of the family.
Okay.
And the message is be kind. That's all.
Kojo, what are you also saying finally about the song? So far, what has been the feedback from people who have listened to it far and near?
Oh, okay. So far, the feedback has been very positive. As I said, Be Kind is not just a song. It's beyond just a song because there is a message in there. So I call it a project because I feel like people need that kindness. Okay. People are going through a lot of situations, but they have shielded it. They have tried to absorb it, and they don't want the other person to see. So they can be with you all bubbly, lively, but within them, they have a lot of issues going down there. So the least you can do is to be kind to such people, not to worsen their plight. A lot of people are battling issues of money, sicknesses, a lot of marital issues, and they try to afford a smile to you. So you just have to respond with a smile back, not to say words and other things. And when we talk about kindness, not only about giving or money. At times, the way you speak, we meet people and how we smile at them, they are always okay, and how we even speak to them. So we all have to be kind to people, and people have shown me love. In fact, the calls that I've received, the compliment that I've received, and all of that, people playing it, the media people showing love, and people sharing my content online. All I have to say is God bless everybody, and to you guys for your support and for giving me the assurance, because you guys listened to it and you endorsed it that this is a great piece before it came out there, and we are getting the same response, meaning what you said was true. And so big ups to everybody. We also need support. We still need your support because we are just about starting. And when I say kindness, it's not all about money. If you give money, it's nice because we need money to push things. But you alone streaming, sharing, and recommending it to other people.
Let me pick this one too. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Brad Sammy.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, this is Dorcas from Delaware, United States.
Oh, Dorcas, Delaware. How are you, Dorcas?
Good. How are you guys too?
Yeah, good.
I just want to say, Kojo has done a great job. And if you're on Twitter, put your Twitter handle there. I'm going to take you to my Twitter group, and I'm hoping you host a Twitter space for him, Brad Sammy. I'll bring all my group members. My group members, PY Radio.
Yeah.
And I'm going to share the link right away. Great job. That is a great message. Why are they?
Thank you. Yeah, so he's on Twitter as Kojo King. The same spelling. He's on Twitter as Kojo King. When you search for him. You search for him, you get him.
The same handle as on IG, right?
Yes, the same name, same spelling. Kojokinn.
Why are they?
We that's your dog. What's
It was so bad space. Yes, Yeah, criticize
Mate.
Yeah, best share. But apart from say share the screen, what other ways you want fans to help?
Okay, so I'm sure one of the ways we would also want is if there has to be some plugs in terms of appearances, in terms of maybe getting the songs on some rotations on some platforms. These are the two things we will need because the streaming,
they
of course,
can also use it for TikTok videos.
Exactly, you can also use it for your videos anytime you are doing. But we need the plugs, we need the appearances. So moving forward, if there are some appearances, but we are available. We are very available.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. God bless you, Dorcas. Thanks for your call. Okay, Kojo was on it. Let's wrap up.
Yes.
Our time is up.
In any form that you can show kindness to us, for us to also project the work, we will appreciate. Already you are doing it, so we give thanks to everyone.
Yeah.
And they should expect more. More of this is coming.
Yeah,
More
songs.
Now, I'm gradually moving into my music realms. And I'm not getting there yet. You know, still the best of me. So finally, when I enter the zone, where even if I'm eating, I can hear songs ringing in my my ears. You guys are going to feel it, and I'm happy you love the kind. God bless you
all right, guys, thank you for your calls. Thanks for watching us. Thanks for hanging out with us anytime we come here on Sammy Flex TV. You guys make us proud. No matter how small it is, we are so happy and we are so confident that with you we are going to grow even more. God bless you, Kojo King, Team Dodo Solomon, and Derek Money, Powder Nation. Those who need 200 kilograms of powder, we send it to you, and wait for it. To Digital Rasta Currency, who did the editing, and he also took care of the production of the video. Big ups to him. The reviews on the video, very positive so far. Richie Flex, editor, director of the show, he was also on set. They actually controlled everything. To Emmanuel Forila PG, Gideon Ilam, you guys are wonderful, always making sure this show becomes #1. My name is Sammy Flex. Share the link with your people, subscribe to us, but above all, Be Kind is the agenda for this weekend. So this weekend, let's do more of Be Kind. Next Monday, we meet to continue. But more videos coming over the weekend. This is the hub of show business, so we will never leave you stranded. We'll come and give you more. Good night from Ghana. Good afternoon, those who are in America, Delaware, and the rest of the places. Shout out to you guys. We're out of here.